In talking to people with teams and agents, it sounds like the NHL did feel that double retentions, using LTIR the way it was being used, it was sort of like against the spirit of the salary cap, and they wanted teams to have a roster at the start of the season that was cap compliant and not being able to use all these like maneuvers to really build up the roster. So in that sense, I think it's probably mission accomplished. Like I do think we'll see less trade activity as a result. I think like teams close to the cap, you could still accrue a little bit. You can still trade for a player at the deadline, and because you're only counting 20 players in your playoff cap instead of 23 or 25, including injured players, I like you can make all that work. But it definitely reduces. I would think it's going to reduce the number of trades. It's going to reduce the number of trades that involve really high cap hits at the deadline. So in terms of like making it so teams are sort of closer stuck to their original cap hit for the season, I think that's mission accomplished. But I think the other unintended consequence potentially is just way less trade activity. And I don't know how that's good for anybody. I think that, shows like yours and the writing that you do, a lot of it is fueled by trade speculation, then evaluating trades. I just, yeah, not sure how that's good for the game to have less trade activity. But I would think, I mean, that you could just look at these rules and it would be very reasonable to conclude that there will be less trade activity as a result.